Good evening. We begin with breaking developments out of the Middle East, where the situation is rapidly escalating and the margin for diplomacy appears to be shrinking by the hour. Israeli warplanes have launched a fresh and aggressive wave of strikes deep into southern Lebanon, hitting what military officials describe as key Hezbollah targets, but with reports emerging of widespread destruction and growing civilian tolls. The strikes come at a pivotal and highly sensitive moment. US and Iranian officials are said to be in the final stages of negotiating a ceasefire agreement, one that could cool tensions across multiple flashpoints in the region. But tonight, those efforts are colliding with the realities on the ground. Explosions rocked southern Lebanon overnight. Eyewitnesses describe relentless bombardment, flashes lighting up the sky, buildings reduced to rubble, and families fleeing in panic. Emergency responders are scrambling, overwhelmed and under pressure, as access to impacted areas remains dangerous and uncertain. Israel says it is acting decisively to eliminate imminent threats posed by Hezbollah, the powerful Iran-backed militia entrenched along its northern border. Military officials insist the targets were strategic: weapons caches, launch sites, and command centers. But critics warn the strikes risk igniting a far broader conflict, one that could pull multiple nations into direct confrontation. And that is exactly what has Washington on edge tonight. The Biden administration is walking a diplomatic tightrope, publicly reaffirming Israel's right to defend itself, while privately urging restraint to avoid derailing fragile negotiations with Tehran. Officials fear that continued escalation could not only collapse the ceasefire talks, but trigger retaliatory moves from Iran and its regional allies. Tehran is already responding with fury. Iranian leaders are condemning the strikes in the strongest terms, warning that Israel's actions are pushing the region toward the brink. Behind the scenes, sources suggest Iran is reassessing its position in the ceasefire talks, raising the possibility that a deal once considered imminent could now slip out of reach. Meanwhile, Hezbollah is signaling it is preparing to strike back. In a defiant statement, the group vowed retaliation, hinting that the current exchange